Good morning. Hi friends, it's morning for me. Welcome to my channel. My name is Janisha Shippy Dunkley. Welcome to Being Healthy, Living Wealthy. Now let's get started. Now today I'm here to share with you about my vegan journey. Okay, it's my experience becoming a vegan. So far to date, it has been 2 months, friends. 2 months, no meat, no oxtail, no curry goat, no fried chicken, no jerk chicken. None of that. No meat, no fish. No fish. Okay, I'm straight up vegan, no animal products, okay? And I am loving it. I am enjoying this journey. It's a new journey and I am enjoying it, okay? So first I'm gonna share with you why I became a vegan. My reason for really becoming a vegan is because of my condition. In previous video, I'll share with you about being diagnosed with hypothyroidism and how I felt, feeling fatigued, waking up, not feeling like myself, feeling depressed, and so I decided to do something different. It has been 2 years being diagnosed, and finally I'm like, it's time to get my health together. It's time to stop eating whatever I want when I want. So, and that's what really originally brought me on to this journey. So I know that it can be really hard, and it is hard, but the reason why it wasn't that hard for me was because of my condition, because of what I was going through, and I know my body was not loving what I was really giving to it, and so I wanted to make a change. I wanted to do something different for myself so I can wake up in the morning, feel energetic, feel happy, and just love and love my family and be there for them. So I decided to change. I decided to do something different, and that's what I did. So friends, let us talk about the pros and the cons. Now, let us talk about the pros first. Who doesn't like hearing good news first? So the first thing is, for me, was discipline. Oh my goodness. I had to learn discipline. I had to be disciplined. And I'm telling you, I'm happy because now I'm even a more disciplined person than I was before. So discipline is really something that being a vegan will actually teach you how to be disciplined, because seeing all those food and you can't eat it. Imagine, my husband and I own a Jamaican restaurant here in New York, and listen, I see that food and I can't eat it. All that food that I grew up on, the nice juicy oxtail, the curry goat, and now I can't eat it. So I have to become disciplined, and I am happy. I'm more disciplined than I was before. Also, my parents, both my parents, my mother and my father, were diagnosed with diabetes, and so that is a good benefit that I am now reaping from being a vegan, because being a vegan lower your risk for becoming diagnosed with diabetes, and that is a part of me. It's in my genes, and the reason for that, the why, because whenever I hear something, I always want to know why. Why does it lower your risk? Okay, so the why to it is because of the food that you're now eating. You're eating foods that are now rich with vitamins and nutrients, and so it does lower your blood sugar. Because imagine, when you eat this kind of food that have a lot of nutrients and fibers in it, it doesn't spike your blood sugar as much as the food that you eat that are more processed, that spike your blood sugar as soon as you eat. So these foods take more time to break down, and so it doesn't give you that spike, and so that now lowers your risk from becoming diagnosed with type 2 diabetes. So that is a plus. It is a plus, friends. So one more thing is constipation. Listen, constipation will completely be out of your story. Okay, you will be going through that bathroom will become your friend now. Okay, so for me, remember, as I said, I was diagnosed with hypothyroidism. So constipation is a symptom of hypothyroid. So this diet now really helps to eliminate that part of the symptoms. So now I go regular. Okay, And I feel lighter. I feel light when I wake up. I honestly feel light. Women will definitely benefit from a vegan diet, and one of the reasons for that is that women are more likely to get arthritis than men, and so that is a plus, friends. That is a plus for women, because all that pain, who wants to be waking up with all that pain? So that is good, because and the reason for that is that meat causes a lot of inflammation in the body, and when you eliminate meat, you're getting rid of all that bad bacteria from the gut, and so nutrients are most likely to be absorbed in the body and goes into your bloodstream and goes to those cells and those organs and those tissues. So that will work out well. Okay, so that is a pro. So let's just talk about the cons. The cons to it is that sometimes you will definitely find yourself eating more carbs than you should be eating, because you don't have the meat to eat, that protein readily available. Meat is easier to get. You can just drive up somewhere and get meat. So there's not a lot of vegan stores and vegan choices sometimes, and so people tend to eat more carbs. So that's something that I had to start watching. I'm like, no, I'm eating too much carbs, and try to incorporate more veggies and fruits in my diet, and making certain that you have foods that you eat, like your bean stew, your chickpeas, stuff like that. That is very important. Try to have food prepared ahead. And one of the good things that I'm blessed with, that I'm thankful for, is that my husband is a chef, so he cooks for me and he makes certain that I have my food readily available. So when I'm hungry, I have something to grab. So that's good. And one of my go-to for nuts is almond. I love almond, and also a banana. So if I get hungry, I just grab a handful of nuts and a banana, and I'm good to go. And listen, one of the cons that people always talk about is vitamin B12. But friends, listen, vitamin B12 is in the food, okay? Eat a lot of legumes and beans. You will get your vitamin B12 from that, okay? Nothing is wrong with taking your vitamins. Do take your vitamins. But also, I'm just letting you know that vitamin B12 is in the food that you should be eating, unless you're allergic to beans or something like that. And also zinc, you get zinc from nuts, so there is nutrients in the food that vegan eat, so just keep that in mind. So far I've lost 15 to 16 pounds, and I didn't just become a vegan overnight. I did scale it down. Like for the first week I did like fish. Like the first 2 weeks I did fish, and then afterwards I just take my time and go straight vegan. So you don't have to do it all at once. You don't have to do it all at once. It's my daughter feet, you see it. You don't have to do it all at once, but take your time and do it, and do what you need to do. Okay, so stay tuned. Love y'all. Comment below. Tell me if you're vegan, if you're planning to become vegan. What's your journey like? Okay, thank you for watching. Thank you. All right, stay tuned.